How's it going? Hope you're having a great day so far. I had already recorded this video that I'm going to make now and another video that I had scheduled for later in the upcoming week, but I realized when I did the recording that I had my microphone muted for both of them, so I'm gonna have to redo those. And the month of February for me was pretty hectic. I had to pretty much travel. I was gone the entire month for some like family emergency stuff. But I'm back home now and I'm just trying to get back on schedule. And I've been home for like a couple of days now, so I've been kind of relaxing, getting back into work and also like video and stuff like that. But the thing I wanted to talk about today was, I guess, my progression, kind of where I'm at with BDO, where I'm planning on going, like what my goals are, what I'm working towards, and kind of the timeline, as well as the, I guess, upgrades and stuff that I'm looking forward to, and what I'm trying to do. So, as you can see right now, I am attempting to get on my boat, and I'm going to use my boat to take me to a new grind spot that I've spent maybe 2 or 3 hours at, and that's going to be the Sakraya Underwater Ruins. So, for a nice change of pace, I've actually been grinding other spots that aren't potion spots. And with that, obviously, comes significantly more money. And in the last week that I've been back, I have made some significant upgrades. For one, I've gotten a ton more silver, and I also am almost finished with my Igor Bartali adventure log. So right now I'm just waiting to get some of these tyrant mains so I can get the +2 AP, and that's pretty much the last like sheet stat, or not a sheet stat, but like sheet AP and DP that you can get from the log. And after that, I have the Barrier of Infestation. I think I have 2 weeks left on that, which I think is 1 AP and 1 DP, if I remember correctly. And then there's 1 DP you can get from the Odalita or Odraxia questline. I'll also be getting that. I have pretty much all of the materials stocked up to get this to Reform 4, which is essentially the same as a pen Kudum minus some monster damage, I guess. So I'll have that. And currently on the market, I have pre-orders sitting for the Flame of Frost and some Caphras. So I'm keeping Caphras on perma pre-order, and I'm also pre-ordering some items that are kind of rare and take a little while to get. I'm also saving up some more silver so that way I can put a pre-order on a Vel's concentrated magic. So hopefully by the end of March, I will be closing in somewhere around 680, 690 gear score and 281 AP, hopefully. Definitely for the Awakening, just because it's easier with Caphras, because I the pen weapon. You can't Caphras Black Stars, so my AP there is what it is until I trade my earrings or accessories, whatever. But hopefully I'll be closing into 281 AP. I will also be somewhere around 680 to 690 gear score. Hopefully is the goal. So I'll be closing in somewhere around 700, either by early April, late April. Hopefully I will be there. And I'm at a spot in BDO and progression with BDO where the gains are starting to speed up a little bit more again, because in BDO, kind of where I'm at with my gear, when you're in this range of like, I don't know, 260 to like 281 AP and like 300 to 330 DP, the spots that you grind at, they don't make very much money unless you're grinding like centaurs and you're burning agris and loot and all that stuff, loot scrolls. It doesn't really pull in that much silver. And most of the time when you're at this gear level, you're grinding infinite mana potion and health potion spots anyways. So those just generally don't bring in very much money. You're averaging somewhere around 200-300 mil per hour. That's like being fully buffed up. And you're there for quite some time. So now that I've taken a break, I've been doing some Upper Gyfin with my guild every now and then. I did that yesterday, pulled in like 2 billion in about 2 hours, which was pretty insane. And I've also been doing Sakraya, and I did Sakraya for about 3 or 4 hours. I think I pulled in like 7 rings. I got pretty lucky while I was out there the first time, and I've made quite a few significant jumps in my like gear with pre-orders and stuff like that. Also the logs, and the other thing I also upgraded. I got some improvements on my crystals, but I cannot show you. I think. Oh, here we go. Okay, I can show you now. So I got some Jin Vipers, which were about 400 mil a piece. And then I also picked up some Elcars. And I didn't have Vipers before. And I never really considered needing accuracy because I always played Wizard, and Wizard has pretty good accuracy most of the time. But then I played Succession and noticed I was missing a little bit because I wasn't hitting that 100% hit rate until I applied some evasion debuffs and stuff like that and had some skill add-ons, and even then I still wasn't getting to the 100%. So hit the bullet, got the Jin Vipers, and now I can use the crystal preset on my other characters that do need the accuracy. So overall it was just like a pretty good investment, I think, and I'm starting to feel a lot stronger. And now I can just slowly focus on getting I can slowly creep my AP up to 281 with my Awakening, and then I can just focus hammering Caphras into my Red Nose, and also getting the 2 pen armors that I need. And with that, hopefully it'll bring me close to 680 gear score. I'd have to put it in Garmoth and calculate it and stuff like that, but it's somewhere in the upper half of 600. So the gains coming from DP are going to be much needed, because right now, especially in PvP, I feel like if I hit someone, I have like Wizard just does a lot of damage, and I can kill people. And I do a lot of damage, but I oftentimes die like standing up if I'm in super armor and they hit me or something, just because having 330 DP with no Fallen God or Libresca or anything like that, you're super squishy. So you've got people who are running around with 340 DP, but have like 280, 290 AP, so they just pretty much blow you up in one hit. And I'm hoping that once I get the duo Libresca, duo Fallen God, and then the other two, or the other pen Urgons, get Vel's Heart, and get this up to Reform 4, I'll be at a more comfortable DP where I can maybe stand up and not die while like casting spells and stuff like that. So that's kind of the, I guess, progression that I'm looking at over the next month or two. Kind of where I'm at is just grinding Sakraya as I'm heading out there on this really slow boat right now, and also grinding Upper Gyfin. And I'm still working on the potions. I have my seasonal Valkyrie. She's out there grinding. So basically, whenever the weekly quest comes up, I just go out there, do Shuriken, get that last piece, and then I'm going to end up moving her over to like Manchwams and stuff, and then I'll probably get the Gathering piece sometime later for the mana potion. But I definitely still have those on my list, but right now I'm just going to focus on getting a little bit more progression done. Kind of make use of my roster of characters a little bit better, as opposed to just using one character for everything and having the rest sit there. Have some characters parked for world bosses. I'll have some characters parked for the different grind spots I want to do. And that'll also just give me, I guess, the freedom to just play whatever class I want, and I don't really have to commit to anything. I guess to play another class, whereas I can just have my wizard plus a tag character as my mains, and then I have these other characters just kind of spread out around the world that, I can just hop on and do 15, 20 minutes of Sherakan if I feel like it. If I feel like taking a break from Sakraya or something, I can just go hop on a different character, do a world boss, whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's just getting my account set up a little bit better, kind of focusing on, I guess, these pre-orderable upgrades that, will take a long time to fill. I'm at this perfect spot right now where I've got enough AP to get into some of these groups, or into these higher end grind spots. I can pull in the silver whenever like a group is available, and then when the group isn't available, I can just work on other things that progress my account, like world bosses and infinite potions and stuff like that. So I'm at a pretty good spot, pretty motivating spot to get some stuff done, and hopefully over the next month, I guess next month or two, I will be approaching 700. Hopefully, that's my goal, but we'll see. I've been pretty steady playing. I would say an average of about 1 hour per day. I think I'm pulling in somewhere around 7 to 10 billion per week. Some days, again, I don't play at all, but just being able to grind these higher end grind spots, I can just pop a couple of buffs and then it's like a guaranteed billion for an hour, and it's super chill, just hanging out with some friends, grinding. So overall, having a really good time. The other thing I did want to talk about, I'm planning on doing some streaming, probably on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to use Twitch. I want to stream just kind of whatever games that I'm playing at the time if I'm playing by myself. I don't think it's going to be anything consistent. It might turn into something consistent. I have no idea. But back in the day, I actually used to stream quite a bit. I was streaming pretty much daily, 2 3 hours, playing all sorts of different games. I was playing like Tekken, Overwatch, um, Black Desert, I guess I would stream a little bit, but I'm planning on bringing that back. I'll probably be maybe playing, I don't know, like Dark Souls or some, I guess, other long term game that I just never really put the time into that I kind of want to go back and play. And I'll also probably do some Black Desert stuff. So if you're interested in, I guess, seeing streams and stuff like that, I guess be on the lookout for that. I'll probably start that up sometime this week, if not next. And I hope to just have some fun with it, and hopefully it'll allow me to put some more consistent content out on my channel, and kind of get, I guess, the ball rolling again on this content creation and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at with my progression. Also, I guess, plans for the future in terms of what I'm planning on working on inside of Black Desert, but also outside of Black Desert for my channel. And as always, I appreciate the feedback and responses and stuff you guys leave for me in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I love getting to talk to all of you. And, thank you for supporting my content. And as always, I will see you again in the next video.